I'm Macy Ducker. It's Friday, March 5th, and welcome to the latest edition of Hawk's Eye View. Waited until the last minute to get a parking pass? Well, we've got you covered. Here's an update to the story that we brought you last week. Sophomores are eligible to get a pass March 3rd through March 12th. The student parking application can be found in our HEV Google Classroom page. The form must be completed to be eligible for a pass. See Ms. Poozer with your money and she will give you a pass. If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Sweeney. Spots are selling out, so don't wait. One of the many events looking different this year, in a time of COVID, is Theatrefest. Let's take a look.
Fair is fair. I should ask my production team.
This usual in-person Theatrefest is taking a virtual twist this year. Theater 3-4 is still excited to participate as they have been working very hard. Awards will be given out today, so we will be sure to give you an update next week. Good luck to all of you 3s and 4s. Such a large emphasis is placed on mental health nowadays. A new club has been born here at Hanahan to raise awareness for all of our mental health. Now introducing Hanahan's We Care Club. The Hanahan We Care Club has been created to make people more aware of the things we can do to support suicide survivors and prevention. This club's first service project is going to be making blankets and other comfort items for local mental health centers. To help, you can donate fleece materials, donate yarn of any kind, preferably above a 3, donate any amount of money, and spread the word of suicide awareness and mental health issues. If you know anyone in need of mental help, please call 800-273-8255 or text TALK to 741-741. For anyone that would like to join, meetings are held in room 132 at 8 a.m. on Thursday mornings. You don't have to have any artistic abilities to help. They are open for anyone to join and help out. They are also a safe place for people to come and talk to figure out how to make the world a better place.
CARE is an acronym for Create Awareness, Reaching Everyone. What we plan to do with the club is to make things like the tie blankets out of fleece and donate them to Berkeley County Mental Health Center so that they can use them and give them to people that they know of who are struggling at this time. Every Thursday morning at 8 o'clock in my room, which is 132. If a student would like to join, they need to stop by my room and get a pass to be let in at 8 o'clock.
Sounds like a great organization to take part in. A program that is also here to benefit you is Trident Technical College's Career Day. It is here to help jumpstart your career. Plan your future with Trident Tech's virtual Career Day experience. Daily events will be held online during a 2-week period. The events will be organized by many different areas of interest. For more information on this, visit our Hawk's Eye View Google Classroom page. Don't pass up all of these great opportunities. Speaking of careers, our very own sports anchor sees himself in the Coast Guard after a successful career of dominating the halls here at Hanahan. Matthew Henry Woodall is here with an update on all of your spring sports.
Thanks, Macy. As we know, spring season is here, and with that, we're going to keep up with our sports previews of our Hawks. This week, we were with the girls soccer team. The Lady Hawks are excited to get back on the pitch to continue their fight to state. The girls' captains feel there's a reason to believe they'll have a great season.
I think that the juniors this year are kind of more like our seniors, and we're kind of helping out the younger people, freshmen and sophomores, and I feel like we took a lot from the seniors last year. If we didn't have them, probably wouldn't have the best outcome, but I think we're going to have a good season.
Our boys' preview actually starts with their first game of the season at Porter-Gaud on Tuesday night. They fell short to the Cyclones 1-0. Despite the loss, the boys expect to have a great season with the seniors Owen and Seth Long leading the team.
I think that we got a good group of boys that can do a lot of damage in the region. I think that it's a tough schedule that we got, but I think we're going to pull out a lot of W's. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good season.
Playoffs first and foremost, obviously finish as high as we can in the league. We've got some tough games against some very good programs that have very good history with soccer. Bishop England as an example, Academic Magnet, Waccamaw. So, you know, some of those games we just have to make sure that we're ready to play, and the conference games are what are going to be our main focus this year.
Good luck to both teams. Now let's give it up for our Hawk wrestlers. Individual Hawk wrestlers traveled to Camden to where they fought for their spot at lower state. These are our placers. Josh Shaw placed first in his weight class, Alex Harriet placed second, Reed Farley placed second, Gavin Qualls placed third. Wilson Daughter also placed third. These 5 guys will now fight for their chance at the state title this weekend. Finally, our Hawk football team is putting in the work in the off-season. Watch as Kayvon squats his personal best. Let's go! Great work, Hawks. Next up, I'm going to give you some information you might want to know. Are any of you guys interested in playing volleyball? If so, stop by room 7 downstairs to see Mr. Bachman for more information. Are you a Lady Hawk interested in playing Powder Puff football this spring? If so, contact Coach Eccles in person or at ecclessc@bcsdschools.net. Are you looking to share your faith before school? If so, come out to Highland Park Baptist Church every Wednesday at 8:10. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes meets for discussion and fellowship. If you have any questions, please see Coach Bachman in room 7 downstairs for more information. First up, our track team travels to Woodland High School tomorrow for their first meet of the season. Next up, the Hawks golf team travels to Patriots Point next Tuesday for the first match of the season against Academic Magnet. The boys volleyball team has their very first game at Stratford next Wednesday. Next up is our Lady Hawks soccer team. They are at home against Battery Creek on Tuesday and are back at it again on Thursday at Oceanside. Finally, our Hawks soccer team. The boys are at home against Battery Creek on Tuesday and are back at it again on Thursday against Oceanside. That's it for sports this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at all the soccer games this season. Now back to Macy in the studio.
Thanks, Hank. I cannot wait for this season. No matter what season it is, Yosef Mohammed will always be here to get your opinion. Here is your latest installment of Yo with Yosef.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
There's a lot of bad names out there, and I want to find out what's the worst name to give a child. Now let's get to it. What is the worst possible name you could give your child?
Daquantavius.
What is the worst possible name you give your child?
Bob, George, Hunter, Landon.
Named after a car. Why would you name your child after a car?
Carlos, Jose.
Is your name Takari?
Josue.
That's not a car.
Cartman.
Takar. E. What is the worst possible name to give a child?
Yosef.
Incorrect. What? Change your name right now.
No.
Why are you in silence? I don't even know her first name.
Bob.
You know what to say?
No.
Bro, whatever Coach Brown's first name is, that's the worst.
What is the worst possible name you could give a child?
Gilligan.
Recently found out that my wife is pregnant, and I'm trying to name the child things like Shadrach.
What?
Gilligan.
Roscoe.
How you say that?
And possibly Meshad.
Gilligan.
What about Yosef?
That's two. Only ugly people are named Yosef.
Gilligan.
Gilligan?
Yes.
Well, I'm big sexy, so. What's the worst possible name you could give a child?
Yosef.
Bertha.
I'm also the smartest guy in the school.
No, you're not.
I'm smart and sexy. What is the worst name you could give a child?
Any J name, probably, I'd have to say.
Like any J name.
Why J?
I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way.
Like if it starts with a J, why would you do that? You just ruin your kid's life, like from the very beginning.
Okay, that is pretty bad names. But you know the worst name I could think of is Jeremiah. Now back to Macy in the studio.
Thanks, Yosef. That's all we have for you this week. I'm Macy Ducker, and from all of us here at Hawkseye View, we will see you next week. Have a great weekend, Hanahan.